Welcome to Crowdfunding Bootcamp. Crowdfunding is amazing. In just 5 years, it's gone from a creative experiment to a multi-billion-dollar industry that's changed the way people follow their dreams. Even more exciting, many of the most successful people who've raised hundreds of millions of dollars through their campaigns have been dedicated to making the world a better place. Crowdfunding is a game changer for NGOs, charities, social entrepreneurs, and changemakers in general. In fact, the history of online crowdfunding is firmly rooted in cause-based fundraising, and for good reason. If there's anyone who knows how to galvanize a crowd, it's us, right? Now, before we go any further, I want you to know that we don't pull any punches in this course. We tell it like it is. And the reality is that crowdfunding is not the magic bullet that some people claim. It may or may not be right for your cause, your charity, your NGO, your passion project. We'll help you figure that out. That said, I love crowdfunding. I believe in the power of the crowd, in the power of this incredible combination of technologies to change the world. It already has, and we're just getting started. As tends to happen in the wake of any explosive new technology, a dazzling array of crowdfunding experts, advisors, and consultants are coming out of the woodwork around the world. You'll have no shortage of self-proclaimed gurus to turn to. So why listen to us? Back in 2009, we launched one of the very first crowdfunding platforms available to nonprofits and cause-based campaigns. We ran more than 70 campaigns and raised about $500,000 through the platform. Now, 70 campaigns is minuscule compared to the major players like Kickstarter, Indiegogo, and Razoo. The thing is, though, that I personally worked on every single one of those campaigns, coming up with a strategy, crafting communications, and tracking results. And not many of the gurus out there have that much actual experience. But here's the clincher. Whereas success rates on most of the other platforms hover around 20%, if you're lucky, 85% of the campaigns we ran at Tipping Bucket either reached or exceeded their goals, and not one who followed the principles outlined in this course failed. Not one. The material in this course represents the hard-earned lessons of those 70 campaigns and the dozens I've advised since then, distilled down to concrete principles and practices that you can put to work for your cause right away. By the end of the course, which we've refined and compressed to take as little of your precious time as possible, it's like 2 to 3 hours, you'll understand what it takes to succeed at crowdfunding and be well on your way toward a detailed strategy that will get you there. We start with what we call the golden rule of crowdfunding. We move on to explain 2 heretical truths that we discovered that will help you set realistic goals for your campaign. Next, we present those 3 keys to success, that formula that helped 85% of our partners succeed. And then go on to debunk 4 crowdfunding myths, things you've certainly heard and likely believe, to help you better understand what really matters in crowdfunding and what doesn't. Finally, we give you 5 tips from the trenches, practical ways to make your campaign faster to plan, easier to execute, and more likely to succeed. Before we go any further, I want to be crystal clear. This course is not instructions on how to go viral. Runaway successes do happen, and if your campaign turns into the next Ice Bucket Challenge, hallelujah. But that's not what this course is about. That is the exception, not the rule. And this course is about how to plan and execute a campaign that will succeed without the fluke of going viral. It's also not a plug-and-play cookie-cutter strategy. While we do provide plenty of worksheets, templates, and examples to help you, crowdfunding success is about activating your crowd around your cause, and every successful crowdfunding campaign will be unique. So are we ready to get to work?